the party is starting. Oh my goodness, these two, I'm just nothing without these two. I laugh the whole time, so just come on and have a seat and join us. Welcome back to the comfy couch from Tacoma Concert Band. Gerard Morris, you are conductor and artistic director. Welcome back.
Thank you, Amanda. It's great to be back on set.
I mean, it's already a hoot.
Yes.
You know, we got to have outtakes of the things that we talk about that we can't put on the air. And Morris Northcutt, looking dapper and beautiful, the James Bond of the trumpet world and president of the Tacoma Concert Band Board of Directors. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us. It's always a blast.
And you just celebrated a beautiful anniversary with your gorgeous wife.
Thank you.
And you professed your love to her once again on Facebook.
I am
and
not
you broke
afraid.
hearts open all over Pierce and King County. And there wasn't one person who wasn't going, oh, I want that.
I'm pretty lucky.
Exactly.
Like attracts like. Okay, so there we go. All right, Gerard. It's been cooking. There's something coming up on Saturday, March 2nd, titled Symphonic Metamorphosis.
Yes.
That needs to be another T-shirt. We have a T-shirt for every segment. What is Symphonic Metamorphosis?
Okay, so this is our March 2nd concert, Tacoma Concert Band. Yes, titled Symphonic Metamorphosis, based on Paul Hindemith's masterwork of the same title. And so the band will be performing that on the second half. And we're opening up with a fanfare by Nicole Puno titled Bright Shadow, which is finding lightness in dark places. Ooh. It's a piece about hope, really.
And how appropriate for that time of year, March 2nd, spring, all that kind of that when we come back out of the darkness into the light of spring.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. And one of the features on the program, though, is our student soloist winner, trumpeter Benjamin Early. Of of Rogers High School. And he is playing the Artunian Trumpet Concerto, a piece Morris knows very well as a trumpeter himself, and he's doing an outstanding job.
I love that.
Nailing it.
It's Morris approved.
He's doing an outstanding job. He sounds fabulous.
I cannot wait to hear this person.
Yes.
Because these are, I mean, in amongst the pearls and the rubies and emeralds of music that you give us for that 2 hours, then you infuse this spirituality and this sense of youth and hope into it. And that's what carries us to the end and also carries us up to our feet. Because I have never been at a concert where you have not helped people jump to their feet. It is incredible. Morris, when you think about some of the highlights for you and the ensemble members on this concert cycle, what comes to mind?
Well, in the nerdy side of things,
is there any other side?
The Hindemith. I've never performed. The ensemble has never performed the entire piece, all the movements. We typically just perform the march. So this is really exciting. It's new to me.
Are you nervous?
No, but really excited. It's a challenge. It's wonderful, and I think we always rise to the challenge, so the ensemble is going to be fabulous.
And you're so humble, you don't draw any attention to yourself, but when you are featured, you're featured in the program as well. So we get a piece of you, which is so incredible. Tell us about that work, that piece you'll be performing.
Well, the selection is called Summerland. It's written by William Grant Still, and it's really about the afterlife or heaven, and that experience and how beautiful heaven is. And Gerard, our maestro, did the edition. He did the transcription for concert band, an adaptation. But I discovered this, actually Gerard introduced me to this piece a couple of years ago as a band ensemble arrangement. I was so moved by it, so much so that I recorded it, so it will be on my album coming out.
I was going to say, did you record this?
I did. It will be out in May.
Outstanding. So also, Gerard, we understand that Tacoma Concert Band is traveling to Las Vegas.
Yes.
And of course, one of the things we know about Tacoma Concert Band when they travel, that wherever they go, whatever happens there stays there. But you're going to Las Vegas, Nevada for a very special concert. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so we are going to be performing at the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts as part of the College Band Directors National Association Divisional Conference. And so we submitted a recording last year for consideration, and all the ensembles are selected via jury committee.
Ooh, tough stuff.
Yeah, and so we were really proud and really happy to be selected, and it's going to be a really special event. We're also lecturing, Morris and I are doing a presentation that's called Building Bridges. It's basically the value of community ensembles.
Wow.
Whether they be bands, orchestras, choirs, but we're trying to help people understand, especially the college directors, and thinking about how to make connections for your students post-graduation.
Yes.
Like, and letting them know what their resources are to continue performing and creating art. So it's going to be a really amazing time for all of us. We're also premiering, I think this is what's next here, right? Yeah. So we have a really, really exciting premiere that we're doing that's going to feature a local artist, Kim Davenport, on piano. But this is Kevin Oldman's concerto, a piano concerto, Opus 14. And Kevin it was an amazing young artist, concert pianist in New York City. And
that's all?
Right. Well,
yeah.
And there's so many connections with this. We'll have to come back and talk about it again. But the gist of it, Kevin was a concert pianist in New York City. He contracted HIV and knew, and like many people in the 80s, with the stigmas that were attached to that, felt very alone, and they knew that they were going to die.
Yeah.
And so before Kevin passed away, he wanted to leave some music behind. So he started writing choral music, he wrote some nocturnes for piano, and he wrote this beautiful concerto, which has basically been laying dormant.
Wow.
And so it was introduced to me by one of our donors, Joavina, and I just fell in love with it, and one thing led to another, and I received the permissions to have it transcribed for concert band by the original orchestrator. And there's so many people that have found out that we were doing this, and there's going to be at least 50 people descending from the New York and Tacoma area in Las Vegas to catch this concerto. It's going to be sensational.
Will it be filmed?
That will not be filmed, but it may be streamed. I'm definitely going to have a video of it. But the good news is for our local audiences here is that our plan is to premiere it locally on November 2nd. So next concert season, but November 2nd, 2024, and Kim Davenport will return to play the solo part. So it's a gorgeous concerto. It's amazing.
The holidays came early. What a gift.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's just bringing Kevin's voice back to life, and it's remarkable.
I hope that some artist out there is listening to this and picks this up and does a pictorial or a video on Kevin's life that is in the lobby, that we can understand the sacredness of this person's gift that they left behind.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm curating all of it.
Yes.
So
we're going to talk then. There we go.
We really want people to. We want them to know who Kevin is. We want his story to be told, but we also want people to create connections to what we're currently going through within our societies of how we care for people. We're getting through this pandemic right now with COVID, and the world by and large came together to find ways through it, through vaccines and whatnot, but there's still people out there that are being stigmatized that don't deserve that treatment.
Absolutely.
And we really want people to be thinking about these messages through Kevin's voice.
Morris, what an honor for Tacoma Concert Band to be selected to perform, and the initials are CBDNA conference. In your view, and I want your view as the board president, as Tacoma Concert Band member, but also as a prolific artist, what does this mean for your organization?
There's a lot packed in there.
I know.
Really, it's elevating us as an ensemble. You know, there's a thought that the community wind ensembles typically are not serious ensembles.
True.
And this puts us on the map again. Plus what it does is it gives all of the musicians in the ensemble a shot in the arm.
Yes, it does.
They're so excited, so motivated. It empowers us that we can do this, we can make a difference in our community. Doing this, there's just, like I said, there's so much packed in here, but it just gives us a lot of energy, and people take us seriously.
You know, this organization, I was just thinking back to when I first met the two of you. And I don't even think on our lips in Tacoma culturally we knew what Tacoma Concert Band could be. Suddenly you guys just sprang up, and from where you started to where you are now is just light years. So congratulations.
Thanks, Amanda.
These concerts are free for 18 years and under. Yeah. And as we close this out, you each have about 10 seconds. Who do you want to thank? You go first.
Well, I always want to thank the musicians within the ensemble. They are so dedicated, and they really do work hard. And so I just am filled with joy and love for all of them. So I want to thank the musicians of the band, and certainly our volunteers, the board members. Morris here does an incredible amount of work for us, and we wouldn't be who we are
without
Morris.
And Morris, who would you like to thank?
I have to thank our season sponsor,
American
Underwriters Insurance Agency, and then also our concert sponsor, which is actually the University of Puget Sound Community Music and the School of Music. So those folks, I want to thank them.
Thank you both for being here.
Thanks, Amanda.
For what you do. Much love to you.
Love you.
Thank you.
That wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some great things to think about in this past hour, so please go out there, be a part of that musical tapestry, and pay it forward. And when you come back, we'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. Take care.
Tacoma's where you'll stay, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. From the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my home. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Alright, you're from the East Coast. Alright, you're from the West. Alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Alright, you're from the East Coast. Alright, you're from the West. Alright, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. Hey, Tacoma, that's my home. From the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. From the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my